Hey Sagittarius, welcome to Aria Moon Tarot, and thank you so much for being here. This is your love reading for now through the end of August 2025 for anyone with Sun, Moon, or Rising in Sagittarius. It's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't, check your other placements. All right, let's get started. Yeah, someone's feeling lonely or locked. Maybe feel like they don't have enough money, or this is also someone who's just feeling negative, always on the outside looking in. And it could have to do with finances, but it's someone who's often lonely. I see someone kind of taking lessons learned from the past, moving away. Someone's kind of things calming down. This is somebody moving on here, but it's all about moving forward. So something has ended. Somebody may have lost a job, maybe need to relocate, but this is someone taking what they need, traveling lightly. Something has ended here. But then we have manifesting a new beginning. See, every ending brings in a new beginning. Someone may be trying to manifest more money, but it's a person who's lonely, feeling left out. So there's this time in between. So something has ended in this time in between. It's like something happened that was negative, but it's often a self-fulfilling prophecy. But I love that this is an energy of someone who has everything they need to manifest their desires. So this is somebody kind of realizing they do, okay? Beautiful creativity, someone with all the tools, the information to create something new. Oh yeah, we have an Emperor energy. We've got an Emperor. This looks like this Emperor has left something behind, some kind of lack. Now, it could be someone who's been manifesting money. Finance, right? That's what it feels like, but it's often a person who's just coming out of a negative time in their life, a little time in between, and something has ended. Somebody could be moving, relocating, but it's an energy of a person manifesting something new. See, it's a person who's prepared. They have everything they need to create what it is they want. Beautiful creative energy. This is someone ready to put all the cards on the table. This is someone who's looking at the bright side here. See, feeling happy. This is someone looking at what makes them happy, what fulfills them emotionally. So this is someone who's left this behind here. It's something that's over. Like I say, it could be a job that wasn't paying money, where someone's using the skills, the things that they've learned to create something new here. So take it as it resonates. But let's have a look at that energy. Actually, I'm going to use this old deck here. I do have a small deck that goes with this. I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. Let's take a look at this Five of Pentacles. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? This lack. This is somebody who may have rushed into a situation, backed out. It looks like a lot of pressure. Somebody was under a lot of pressure. Okay, so that looks like it could have to do with money. I mean, it could be somebody who feels like they're in a hurry, but it's often a person who kind of backs out of a situation because they felt pressured. So it's an energy of things calming down here. It's a person taking a little break, looking at things from a whole different perspective. So there's a change of perspective. Someone's having a little aha moment here too. See, it's just looking at something from beyond here, something from the past. I say just moving. Look at this is somebody here. It has to do with somebody having a date. And it could be someone who felt, sometimes it's a person who rushes in too fast when they're not ready, or they weren't stable financially, or they just felt pressure. It's someone who needed to deal with something first is what I feel. It's a person who's been manifesting here. This is interesting because I do see this change of perspective. So this is somebody here, heartfelt message communication. It looks like a date. See, somebody who's starting to feel more positive. They've handled something. They've dealt with something. And it's likely that little aha moment, that realization. They have everything they need to manifest their desires. And it does look like financial. I feel this is often with this energy, it's somebody who feels they don't have enough money or lack, or they just feel like they're not good enough. Too much pressure. So let's have a look at this ending. So something ended. This is somebody here. It could be somebody who was in transition, losing a job, maybe a breakup. But they were definitely feeling really negative. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy where somebody just kind of does that, right? Because that's how they're feeling. So there's this time in between. So somebody was in transition. So it looks like someone may have asked you out on a date, or vice versa. Do you want to go out, but somebody hadn't, it wasn't over. But this is something that's now over. I don't feel like this person wasn't single. I don't feel that energy if it's a date situation, which looks like it. Yeah, but this is often too, like I say with work, the Knight of Cups is someone that's heartfelt, okay? Now, it is often a person, you can see these energies, a whole change of perspective. Things have calmed down. This person was dealing with something, this need to hurry, under a lot of pressure. So, like I say, they're going through transition. There's been some sort of change, but whatever it is, it's over. Yeah, this is someone dealing with obstacles, challenges. This is someone who's got a whole lot going on here. Yeah, obstacles in their path. This is somebody who's feeling this way. So if you ask this person out, or they decide to reach out, it's a person who just really wasn't ready. Yeah, and it's probably financial too. Obstacles, challenges in their path, but this is someone here coming to take action. They're overcoming this. Whatever this is, this negativity, this chaos, conflict is over. Yeah, it's done. Because this is someone ready to manifest new. Let's have a look at the Magician. Whoops. Yeah, see, this is somebody here definitely been there, done that, moving on. But this is someone very passionate. They see opportunity because they're moving forward. There's movement. So this is a person who's very creative. There's going to be a communication here. There's going to be communication. Yeah, it has to do with going down this path, teaming up, getting together. Somebody wants to talk, and they're going to manifest. This is communication. We're also in Mercury retrograde right now, so somebody may be looking at this. But all this chaos, conflict, drama, whatever it was, is over. It's also a person who's kind of going through a lot of inner turmoil. It's often internal, how they were feeling. So, but it's somebody who definitely looks like they had something to deal with. Yeah, so someone ready for something new. So sun is shining, so someone feeling happy, high vibrational, seeing things clearly. So someone who's now ready for something new. Yeah, definitely someone here really thinking positive. See, such a big contrast from this energy. It's often a person who just feels too much pressure, or there's just too much going on, because you can see being really busy, a busy time. But this is someone who's overcome this. Why? Because they have the tools, the information. They've learned something from this. So, but it's definitely where things are kind of calming down. Somebody here, things are calming down. Like I say, I feel that somebody just had so much on their plate here. But it's a person coming in to talk, to ask you out, heartfelt message. It could be an apology because of somebody rushing in and out like that. Yeah. They may have been dealing with something like that. And like I say, it could have been a work situation, but it's someone who often feels they're always on the outside looking in. So they could have been someone who just felt kind of insecure, because it's almost like they felt they weren't prepared. They didn't have what they needed. They weren't ready. Well, they're ready now, because the sun is shining. This is clarity. It's about starting new. Could be a whole new job, but it's, like I say, there's the calling card. The things that you have in common. See, creativity coming together. Two people here putting their skills together. This person's, it's sort of like they're feeling like they're ready to go down this path. Yeah, very creative. They're acknowledging. This is an energy of acknowledging something. This person is coming to talk, I can tell you. Yeah, you can see people collaborating. I was like, what's going on here? Yeah, they're manifesting. Maybe talking to people, and they're boosting this person up. Yeah, I look at that, some sort of shock, surprise. So this is an energy of finding something out here, some sort of shock, surprise, but look at it's happy. So this is definitely an energy of kind of rebuilding. I can definitely see that. But there's people talking, collaborating, getting together. So there's something here this person's finding out, some sort of shock, but it's making them happy. It's sudden. So to me, it just looks somebody here who is now looking at things from a whole different perspective, because people are boosting them up. They're boosting this person up. Yeah, family, friends. But I do see this energy of something sudden. And I mean, it looks like sudden happiness and joy, but something had to end first for something new to begin. So this is where I feel this has happened. Yeah. But I see friends, family, people collaborating on something here. Yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this could be a friend or somebody in that social circle. But this is some sort of excitement here. This is somebody feeling excited. But it's something that they're finding out that shocks them. Because it's coming in fast. Something comes in sudden. So it's kind of telling you to prepare. Okay? That's what I feel. It's about being prepared. But I feel what it is, somebody wasn't prepared. Now, I don't know if this is... I mean, the Queen of Pentacles is grounded, stable, sensible person, but it's also sometimes a person who kind of acts like they're not interested or a little aloof, but it's because what somebody's focusing on. See, somebody may have felt there was something lacking, only to find out the opposite, see a whole different perspective. Someone's seeing you different, okay? Somebody's seeing you completely different. That's what I feel, some sort of shock, because people are talking, collaborating. There's excitement. It's building. But these people are building this person up too. This is interesting. But this is a person who's ready for something new because they're seeing things clearly. Yep, there it is, windfall of abundance. And this is somebody who's definitely been focused on their money. Yeah. Or they just felt pressured that they couldn't, didn't have the time, the energy. It looks like a person who was just really, really busy. Too much happening, too fast. But the interesting thing is there's still excitement here. Yeah. There's people talking about this Queen of Pentacles, or it's a person talking about this. We'll see. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. Who is this person? Yeah, Queen of Cups. Somebody kind, compassionate. See, there could be some sort of forgiveness here. This is often somebody who's very gracious. Something, very grounded, someone looking at the situation here. It's energy of finding something out. So it could be, the feminine energy finding something out suddenly, which is a shock, but it's also positive. So this person's ended something. It's finished. Yeah. This is also an energy of someone who avoids confrontation. So I feel there's something about that. Finding out someone avoiding confrontation. Maybe you avoided this person, acted a little aloof, or it's just everything feels unsettled. This is, and I do see this energy, and it's also someone here who, it's like people talking, collaborating, getting together. It's an energy of someone who brings something to the table. Someone's looking at this. But it looks like somebody was wanting to start something with someone new, but they needed to end something with another person. That's what it's looking like. It really does. But it could have been too much happening at fast. Maybe someone losing their job too. All at the same time, because I'm seeing the overwhelming energy. But there's movement. There's momentum. Yeah. This is someone leaving this behind. See, moving forward. But there's all this excitement. Tell me about the Tower. Yeah, this is someone getting ready to put all the cards on the table. See, looking at the bright side, cup full. Put it that way. Yeah. Ooh. What is this person? I'm trying to put my finger on what these people are talking about, collaborating, getting together. I mean, there could be just a gathering where some kind of communication comes in quickly. It's sudden, some sort of shock. Someone's finding something out. That someone has everything they need to manifest, or that you're manifesting them. But this is interesting because I'm seeing Mercury retrograde. I do. It's somebody here just it's like sort of pushing through that energy. It's forcing someone to look at this, because that's what Mercury retrograde does. It's all reminiscing kind of energy. So I feel this is what's happening here. It's going to create this shift. See, a whole new cycle. Windfall of abundance, feeling lucky. The timing. See, somebody's looking at this. And this person wants to start something. I'm going to tell you, this Emperor, yeah. Tell me about this Ten of Cups. See, it's about happiness, positive. Someone getting themselves out there, putting themselves out there. This person's, it's an energy of someone who's excited to. I feel it's like two people just getting themselves out there and looking at the bigger picture. Happiness, joy, gathering, people getting together. Look, there's the cup. This person's going to come in suddenly. I really, quite honestly, I'm looking at this energy and I feel there's so much going on here. There's excitement, but it's something that happens suddenly that's creating this shift. Someone who's moved on from someone, they're ready to make a move. So I feel this is someone finding out that someone has ended. There's people talking about it, that this something ended, and it was sudden, a shock, obviously something that's devastating, but it's like it was, to me it feels like it was bound to happen, because I feel like this is somebody who was in a relationship with a lot of fighting, arguing, chaos, a lot of drama. This is someone who avoids drama, someone who really doesn't want to get involved in that kind of stuff or gossip. But I actually wouldn't be surprised if it has to do with this other person. Yeah. But it's an energy of kindness, compassion too. Somebody who cares. See, somebody finding out someone cares because they're finding something out. They're talking. I feel there's just these people talking about this, that somebody actually cares what they went through. It's like, oh, their cup runneth over. Like, see, it's just the cup runneth over suddenly here. This person wants to offer you this cup. It's about an invitation to someone's home, possibly a fresh new start. But look, there's a solid financial foundation. This is something that's been manifesting here. Tell me about the Ten of Cups. Yeah, see the cycle, a whole new cycle. Good luck, timing, money, stability. Someone's shocked about something here. It's a person who has a whole different perspective. Somebody has a whole different perspective. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if it's both people because of this, what's being talked about, this shock. But it's over. Now we have a new beginning. This is someone ready for something new. It looks like, yeah, we've got an Emperor looking forward. No more looking back. This person, and I'm going to tell you, this is somebody here looking forward to something. Invitation, opportunity. It's like it's being discussed. Tell me more about the Emperor. Yeah, they're seeing truth, victory here. See, they're seeing the light. They're being enlightened here. And they're going, aha. This is somebody who, I mean, the cup half full, putting all the cards on the table, it's like two people just getting themselves out there. But it's an energy of somebody going, aha, seeing somebody from in a different perspective. They just see it different. And I feel like it's vice versa here. And it's about looking at this date. Now, if it's something that didn't happen during this time in between, this person's wanting to ask somebody out. I mean, they want to ask you out here. If you are this energy, but I mean, if you're the Emperor watching this is that moment of truth. Someone's finding out the truth, that somebody cares. This person cares. They're kind, compassionate, they care. And they're someone who sometimes, like I say, the Queen of Pentacles often acts like they're not interested. And maybe it was because of the timing, finding something out. Maybe it wasn't the right time or even the right place. With all these people, it's just a busy time. But I really feel it's about just talk, gossip, talking to people, and some kind of truth coming out. And this Emperor is seeing things from a different light. Yes, they're stable. Look at that, King and Queen of Pentacles, the power couple. This is somebody taking all the power. It's a person in a powerful position, okay? It's a powerful position. A person of authority. A boss. This person's planning, preparing something. It's like they're getting ready. They're ready. I feel like they're ready. Because it has to do with this. I wouldn't be surprised if this is someone who you've had some situation with. And this person is now feeling prepared, very grounded, practical. See, two people who like a comfortable home. But I feel there's going to be an invitation to someone's home. Yeah. But this is someone whose cup just runneth over. Wow, yeah, ready for something new. This is two people ready for something new here. See, it's somebody who's seeing everything clearly. They're looking forward, no looking back. Beautiful Sun, yeah, taking control of the situation. See, it's a person who's moved away from something and they're determined to succeed. Very much in control of their emotions. But I don't think this is someone who can hold back anymore, because they're finding something out. They're talking to people, and it could be these two people for that matter, because it's about being comfortable. Maybe somebody felt a little uncomfortable, but it's about comfortable, house and home, someone's solid foundation, or somebody who has a comfortable home. This is, I mean, it's happiness, joy, someone seeing things clearly. Look at that. Yeah, seeing things clearly. Someone cares. This is somebody who now knows. See, this is someone who knows. They're the one that has to get this going. They have to, this is someone waiting for this cup, waiting for the cup to reciprocate. So it all depends who started this. So someone definitely looking at the bright side, and they definitely see the bigger picture here. Oh yeah, they're determined. See, this is somebody very charming. I see funny. I actually see this person taking the lead. This is someone who takes the lead, and they're feeling very confident. Ooh, really nice. See, it's probably this person. They didn't feel confident that time. It could have been financial, or they were dealing with someone, the end of a relationship, end of a job, whatever it was. Yeah. Tell me more about the King of Wands. Yeah, they're making a move. They want to talk, communicate. This is opportunity too, because you can see multiple opportunities happening, a lot happening. This is someone who's definitely been busy, but you can see their movement. There's movement here, and they're talking to people. See, all these people talking, communicating. This is someone who's been kind of soul searching. See, they're looking forward, looking for clues and answers. They're doing some thinking. They're going within, and they're having that aha moment. They're finding out some kind of truth, seeing the truth. Oh my gosh. Tell me more about the Queen of Cups. Tell me more about the Queen of Cups. Yep, someone who's ready to receive. See, build the foundation. See, this is somebody maybe just rebuilding their whole life, or they're building a house, home. I mean, the Magician also has tools. Oh, I see too what else is going on. This is somebody who needs help. This is about offering help. Help is on the way. If somebody is finding out you need help with something, a house and home, this person has tools. They're going to take some kind of action here. They're going to offer help. So it's being open to receive this too. And it's funny because I did another reading a while ago, similar energy. But I feel, I mean, this is Mercury retrograde. Things happen. Someone's definitely, that reminiscing kind of energy, looking back. But someone's not looking back at this anymore. They're moving forward. There's movement. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles. If you are needing help with something, maybe this person feels like you need help with money or something. Could be a job. They may be reaching out and offer you that. But if it's just help around your house and home, see, building something. Somebody with tools, somebody with the skills. See the skills that two people have. The King and Queen of Pentacles come together. They have skills. This is about two people these people are building this person up. I mean, it's building. The whole thing is building here, the excitement. But it has to do with someone needing help. Somebody was dealing with something under pressure. But it's a person who now feels confident. You see, strength, confidence, kindness, compassion. Somebody who cares. If you offered help to somebody and they decided not to take it, they may be looking at this from a whole different perspective, but I feel that someone's seeing somebody in a whole different perspective because they are being enlightened and they see truth. They want this victory. They see this as a victory. Yeah. See, this is somebody putting in effort. This is someone who's going to put in effort. It's about building. This person's handy. They're good at things. I don't know if they're building a home, preparing themselves, getting ready, fixing up a house, whatever it could be. But it's almost like this other person, this feminine energy, needs help. And maybe talking to people, telling them, yeah, I have, needing help with some things. This person's going to come in. Look at that. Tempering their passions, emotions. Very mature person. But this is a little bit of a test. See, there's this test. They're going to reach out here. But they want to build this foundation. They want to build here, but it's an energy of them wanting to build. See, they want to put in some kind of effort. They want this. Because when a masculine wants somebody, they put in the effort. See, some of you maybe had somebody who didn't put any effort in the past. If you're talking to some friends, they're relaying this or telling this other person. And there's this shock, but all this excitement at the same time. So it's about rebuilding. Somebody here may be rebuilding their house, for that matter, their home or their life, because of the situation that ended. But I'm loving the strength and the confidence. Absolutely. Temperance, patience, someone seeing things from a whole different light. And it's not just about the other person, it's a lot about themselves. Okay, somebody who is kind of going through this negative, always on the outside looking in, always feeling left out. So something happened about that too here. It all has to do with this energy right here. So much excitement. Yeah. See, we have someone here speaking truth, somebody enlightening somebody. Yeah, it has to do with truth. This, I mean, this looks like people. There's now 3 feminine energies here. These people. There's something worth celebrating. There's good news. It's exciting. Wow. Yeah. Someone has been keeping it all in, keeping it to themselves, but they're trusting their inner knowing. It's like they just know. You know who this person is, or you know. But this is somebody here looking forward, seeing the bigger picture. They're kind of thinking about this. And they're keeping it to themselves too. You're not going to say too much yet, but it has to do with this Emperor as well. See the two of you getting together, keeping it to yourselves, possibly to avoid a lot of gossip. Yeah, you're going to go down this path here with this person. I feel there's a lot of things being discovered here about things you have in common. Like you maybe both need help with something. They may need help with a business or something they need to do with their home that you're very creative or good at, vice versa. So they're going to offer this. Yeah, see, it's an energy of someone learning, very curious. This is a person learning something. And now they're even more curious. They want to know. See, shining the light. Yeah, somebody is crushing on someone, a person who longs for love. See, there's that reminiscing. This is somebody who's really been kind of putting themselves through the gears here. But this Emperor is definitely someone who longs for love. But they're reminiscing. That's why I feel like you either were someplace with this person that wasn't the right place and time. Maybe you didn't feel comfortable. Everyone's talking. See, it's about trying to avoid a disaster. Someone was trying to avoid a disaster. But there's somebody enlightening someone here. There's truth. Now, this could be yourself seeing the truth. You could be the person, the viewer, seeing this person in a different light because you're finding something out. But don't be surprised if it's also them. Yep, seeing things in a different light. I feel this is a crush, something that maybe didn't go anywhere. But this person's coming in, and they are determined. They're learning. They're so curious. They can barely hold themselves back. But they are, really trying to tame that beast within themselves, because this is a person, when they want something, they make it happen. This is an Emperor with all these energies. They're preparing. They're planning something. They're getting themselves prepared to make some kind of a move. Yeah, see stability, preparing to offer that pentacle. I wouldn't be surprised if this is somebody working on something to do with work. They may offer you, if you have specific skills this person may need, this is them coming up with that idea. Like, I'll offer them this, and then there'll be a lot of talk, and if there's something you need, see, it's like you're going to help each other out here. But it's going to be that situation with one thing leads to another. And I really like this, because I feel this is somebody who's really emperors are people of authority. And with that King of Wands showing up like that, with that energy of this person, they are determined to succeed. I think this person's going to invite you to their home, or they're just going to reach out. They're trying to learn something, maybe find out where you live, if you've crossed paths at some sort of gathering. This could be someone checking someone out online too. I have to be honest. It could be social media, just kind of looking, listening, and learning. Yeah. Wow. See, happiness, emotional fulfillment. This is someone who's just going to put it all out there. But I feel seeing the bigger picture. Both people. See, all the energies are there for both people. So I see this energy of receiving. Yeah, really nice. Confident. This person feels drawn, like they feel that pull. And that's why I feel it's almost like you're manifesting them, and it's like you're pulling this person towards you here. This is somebody who definitely wants to get close. I can just feel their energy. But this person's kind of cool, you know. Take care. Bye for now.